guys, I just woke up. It is around 8:30 now, and breakfast at the reception slash dining hall is from 8 to 9. So I'm gonna make my way there and brush my teeth and wash my face because my cottage doesn't have its own bathroom. So something I like to do in the morning is put my protein shake into my bottle and bring it to the main hall so I can have it with some cereal and oats.
Hey, Tuka. I would have told you not to leave, or not to wander, not to breathe without your oxygen. But what ifs cannot bring you back? And truth is, I'm having a bit of trouble. I float across the lonely ocean, blank stares, love potion. As days drift by and months I slowly losing patience. Were you real or were you just my imagination?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey.
True turned out.
Okay, so it's 2:43 and this is basically what it looks like outside. I think by 3:30 it's gonna get darker, and by 4 it will basically be the same as nighttime, and just like that, there's no more daylight. So today is actually day 3 of the Chloe Ting 2-week shred that I'm trying to do while I'm here. And for the past 2 days, I've done it at around 5 p.m, which is before dinner time, and the workouts are around 35 minutes total. But with the amount of breaks I take in between each of them, it comes up to maybe closer to 50 minutes. So now it is 5:35 and I have 30 more minutes before dinner starts. So I have some time to just cool down and stop sweating basically before I have to put on all of my winter clothes to walk out in the cold to the main dining hall slash reception area. I quite like, exercising before eating because now I feel hungrier and also yes, I deserve a great dinner. And I think it's quite nice to move around a little bit, especially when the day gets dark so fast and all you really want to do is lie in bed, which I do lie in bed a lot and I chill. But if I can, I will try to go for a walk or go outside to look at the sun, or basically just do home exercises like I just did. Also, if any of you have done a clothing shred, please share your thoughts. I always find that the hardest part for me, as with most things in life, is just like getting off your ass and doing the first video. And especially because it's cold, like getting changed into my sports attire is so like, oh, there's so much inertia to do it because you feel cold and you just want to stay in your sweater and your long pants. But once I start moving, I mean, I start sweating, and then I guess the cold incentivizes you to like move faster and harder. Whenever I do her videos, the first video is always the longest. Like, I swear, it just goes on forever and I'm just like, when is this gonna end? But then the second and third video go by quite fast. And it still blows my mind that this is all only 35 to 40 minutes. I think I just have very little mental stamina and discipline, so this feels like a lot for me. Yeah, maybe it's just me. Here at the Lakeside Sauna. And this is the deck where you can go to the lake, but now the lake is frozen over and they haven't cut the ice, so you can't go ice swimming, which is great because I will not do that today. And then here is the sauna. Here is the small changing or like sitting room area, and ignore my coat, but it's really nice and cozy. And the floors are made of wood, and then you have these iconic rugs as well. So for obvious reasons, you guys aren't coming into the sauna because my phone will be like completely steamy. But here is the pot of hot water, which you mix with the cold water to shower with afterwards. And the sauna itself, ooh, that's very steamy, obviously, but you just have to lay on the paper for you to sit on, and then you have the water pail which you douse into the rocks. And I love sauna, it's very relaxing. And now I'm just gonna be here for the next hour. See ya! So now I'm putting on my coat and my socks, and it's gonna be a little bit cold because I'm not gonna wear all this extra stuff, but it's a short walk, so it will be fine. And I'll see you guys back in the cottage. Okay, I'm back in the cottage, and now the next thing I do is apply my body lotion. And my mom bought this for me at the Christmas market in Helsinki, and it smells so good. Can you smell it? So this is made by this African woman whose husband is Finnish, and if you know anything about African women, is that their skin is usually so beautiful, so smooth, so shiny, and my skin is just becoming basically all crackly and dry and sad. So I apply this to my legs and especially like my ankles. I think because they get roughed up quite a bit by the socks and the boots and of course the cold. So I applied this onto my legs and my hands, and I never apply lotion in Singapore again, same with the moisturizer, but here in Lapland things are very different. And I put on my wool socks, of course, and then the rest, just put on my hands and my neck. And I'm pretty sure you can put it on your hair as well. I don't know, I'm just using it for everything. Also, another really funny thing I wanted to say is this is the bed that I sleep on, and this is another bed that, you know, is part of the cottage obviously, but I use that as a dirty bed, so I can sit on that bed with my outdoor clothes and like use my laptop. But this bed is my clean bed that I only go into when I'm wearing pajamas. So here it is. And before I do some work on my laptop, I just wanted to share a little bit about you know, what I think about living so far up north. Prior to maybe like a month ago, I had never seen snow in my life. So this is really like me going into the deep end of living in a place that is so cold. If you are Finnish or someone who lives even higher up north, or like you're Norwegian or something, you might be like, oh yeah, this is nothing. But I am someone who has lived along the equator for many years, and like I'm used to wearing jackets and cardigans in air-conditioned spaces. So this is definitely like cold. This is cold to me for sure. A couple days ago we hit maybe like minus 30 something degrees, which is like really crazy. It's like it was as cold here as it is hot in Singapore, you know what I mean? And these few days we've gone back up to like minus 15, minus 16, and it actually feels quite bearable. Maybe I'm acclimatizing. Humans are great at adapting. But yeah, Finnish people always say there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. And I would say that that is mostly true. I just wear a lot of layers, as you have already seen, and just make sure I have the right gloves and boots and hats, and usually it's completely fine. In terms of the darkness, it is quite like crazy when you think about how short the days are, but I feel like I've kind of gotten used to it. But then again, I haven't been here for that long. And the thing is, it's such a pity because the landscape really is very beautiful. I don't know if people who see snow often feel the same way, but it's just so unreal. It just feels very surreal looking at a landscape that is so white and so pristine. And it's kind of like, I think my brain sometimes can't process it, or when it's snowing a little bit and you look up, it's just magical, which sounds so cliche and so lame, but yeah, maybe it's because I'm seeing snow for the first time. But when I was talking to like other Finnish people who have been through like so many winters, they also kind of agree that yeah, seeing snow for the first time in that year, or like looking at snow, is always kind of like this very exciting experience. And also something that I feel like a lot of people are interested in is the northern lights, aka aurora. So far since I've been here, it's been almost a week, and I have really seen the northern lights once. And this happened maybe like 2 days ago. And I have to say, like, to be very honest, I hand on my heart, it is a little bit underwhelming. And let me explain. When you see like pictures of the northern lights on Google or like Instagram or Facebook, they are usually taken with like a super good camera with like very good night mode. And it is the camera that can capture the lights and the shapes and the colors. Like, you know how northern lights, you know, in my head they are usually very colorful, like yellows and greens and reds and pinks. But when you see it in real life, I feel like predominantly it just looks like this cloudy green color. And I'll put some photos in here. And this was taken on night mode with my phone. And it is still very exciting and it is still very beautiful. But I think like, because my impression of the northern lights are literally just based on photos and not based on like other people telling me about what their experiences are, I was a little bit underwhelmed. Just being honest.